Hello there everybody, this is NihonTiger, and before we start off this episode, I just want to say I finished my monument off camera because it just took too long. So, yeah, backside, instead of using a dark red wool, I've temporarily just gone with dirt until I find a solution that works. But yes, it is finished. Looks like me. So, last thing to do, put a sign on it. Tiger Hunter. Alright, and the other one will just be youtube.com/NihonTiger. Whatever. And we're done! Yay! There we go. And it started raining. Excellent. Storming. So, let's go do something else. That would be a good idea, probably. Alright. Should we do? Oh! I know what we can do. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come in. But welcome to another episode of NeoNTiger on NeoCraft. And just wanted to start things off down here in the Grand Hall. And this is actually what we've built so far. As you can tell, this is the portcullis that we built earlier. Still works. But now, it actually connects to something. This is the Great Hall. This will be a nice little hall I built, and I have to do the ceiling still. As you can see, I'm using stone brick for everything right now. I may change that in the future, but yeah, at the moment I am digging things up, resurfacing the ground below me, and putting in wool where need be. And oh my, what's this? What could this be? Oh goodness, it's the actual bottom of the floor that was originally there for the valley. I kind of covered it up because my great hall kind of poked out into the valley, so I had to cover it all up and re-terraform everything, and I'll show that off when we go back above ground. I will give you a glimpse of how that turned out. It turned out quite well, believe it or not. It's not as steep of a drop off anymore, but it looks nice, and that's what matters, right? Right. Okay, so some more white wool. I may have some more upstairs. So let me just very quickly take care of the red wool here. And it's 5 wide, so I think I have enough for this. Maybe one more row. So there'll be a few short. Bummer. Kinda wanted to get that out of the way. I don't have to go to the harvester anymore. More wool. Especially since I dyed all those sheep orange. Now there's just a bunch of orange wool everywhere. So yeah, I have enough for a little bit more. So, what have I been up to this weekend? Well, as I mentioned previously, I did the race for wool stuff. It's pretty fun. It took a lot longer than I was expecting. I didn't realize for some reason that race for wool didn't, it wasn't like a bang bang you're all done kind of job. It's more of a hey, you're gonna be here for 3 hours kind of job. Get used to it. And yeah, it took a bit of time, but the good news is I had fun, and the videos for that will be going up eventually. I have to edit together a highlight video, probably because I have 4 hours of HD footage to sift through. Not looking forward to that. So it's going to probably be not full matches. I can't do full matches because it's just too much, too big of a file. I can't process it, and besides, most of the time it's just me dying anyways, and you don't really want to see that. I don't even want to see that. But yeah. So what I'm actually doing right now, while I'm talking to you guys, is just hollowing out the rest of the hall here, and this is going to go all the way back there to the stairs, and those stairs go up our great tower. I completed the stairs that I showed off before, and this is up. This could be a problem. That's my ladder down. I ran it. I realized as I was digging down the stairs, I would run into it, and I've run into it a little bit before I wanted to run into it. So, so that means I need to move this. Possibly, that's hole is here, so I need to move it 1, 2, 3, 4 back. Oh, artist dude wants another nap time, but sure. Must be nighttime. So actually that's fine. I'll leave that as is. So that opens up into the Great Hall now. But yeah, you know, maybe I will leave it like this, and I'll just kind of hollow everything out. Wait, what am I doing? Nap time first, nap time first. Oh, that's my phone going off. Someone texted me, or something. So yeah, while I go nap, I'm gonna go check that. And here, I'll let you take a look at the stairs. They're windy, and I don't know what that sound is. I keep hearing some kind of sound every once in a while. But, yep. It's not bad. Okay, so be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh, and I'm throwing stones. Good thing I don't live in a glass house. Ha ha ha. That was terrible. But there we go. We're above ground actually. So while we're up here, and that text was from my mom. Today's Father's Day, obviously, and we got my dad a DS game and a gift card to his shop he likes. So I owe them money for that because I couldn't make it home this weekend because I had other things to do. But we're gonna go out here and wait, what's that? Oh, that's a bridge I built. I have a bridge that now leads over here, an actual bridge, and this the orange wool here is actually just a marker, and all it's a marker for is for a second bridge that will lead from there to here, and then I will probably, I don't know if I'm going to get rid of that or not, and just make it like a valley in there, so that the bridge actually has a use. But there you go. That's going to be there. You can look for that in a future episode. And I just wanted to kind of show this angle off, because we've done some building. We've built that guard tower up there, and it looks nice. And you see some torches down there. That will be our kind of our park area, and we'll fence that in. And maybe we'll put some animals and stuff there, let them graze. I don't know yet, but that is. You can see I kind of reshaped the entrance there, and the bridge is right there. And we'll just walk a little further because I did some more work this morning. I haven't even done a screen capture of this yet, but oh, no time. So that's another tower that I've built, and actually maybe it's a little too short. I don't know. I may build it up a little bit higher now that I'm looking at it, which means I'll need to get more ladders and just maybe a couple blocks higher. But that will be the tower that leads down to the park, and those will be windows eventually, glass pane windows maybe, I don't know. But yeah, our fortress is coming along nicely. You can see the little hole there is where I originally dug through. I may go patch that up. I don't know yet. And here, I figured out what's going to go up here probably. I'll probably be our portal. I know originally I wanted the portal to be outside so that you couldn't get into the fortress without, going through the portcullis. But that's kind of a pain in the ass for everyone involved, including myself, because I don't want to... Oh, that was a bigger drop. But I don't want to have to open the portcullis every time, so I may just build a portal up there. And in fact, maybe we'll do that this episode at the end, and we'll go back to the nether. And then we'll build out from there, and that'll be the start of episode 15. Hard to believe I got this far already. But, yeah. Very cool stuff. And, oh! Where'd all my chests go? Oh no! My chests are gone! Where could they be? Oh, wait. They're over here. I moved them into a storage house. And this will have multiple levels eventually. This might be temporary, I don't know. I kind of like how it looks. Eventually I'll dig further down. Maybe I'll change the wood too. But yeah, I just moved my chests in here so they're out of my house. I've got the lock signs on them. And we've also got a fountain. And this will be a little bit of greenery. We're going to make a tree right in the middle here. And we'll put torches in that and everything so, it doesn't mess up and mob spawn and all that bad stuff. And this is the grass will go from here to here. A little trick I learned from watching my Minecraft videos I like to watch. It's that grass grows along a path. I think it was B00's video I was watching where he did that. I'll link it in the comments or something. But yeah, we'll probably cap this episode off by portal building up there, and we'll get ourselves another portal. But today's goal was we're gonna finish capping off this tower, because I would like to do that, and then get started on the smaller circumference circle above that. So let me show you where we stand. Oh, my mouse does funny things. So let me show you where we stand with that. So I left a hole here. This will be for stairs coming down from up there. Probably single row of stairs. But as you can see, we are probably getting close to the point where I want to cap this off at the top. So I think I'll just go one more row up, and in the meanwhile, let's talk about things that are going on this weekend. So, first things first, past weekend, yesterday, besides the Race for Wool stuff, which you'll see videos of, I unfortunately did not get to meet any famous Minecraft people there. But I did have a fun time, that's what matters. But before I ramble on any further, this past weekend was the 24 hours of Le Mans, or as they say in France, the 24 hours du Mans. And for those of you who are not into the automobile racing scene, or you may just be not knowledgeable about it, it is a 24-hour race at the Circuit de la Sarthe in Le Mans, France. And it is probably one of the most famous automobile races in the world, right up there with Indianapolis, Monaco Grand Prix, Monza for the Italian Grand Prix, and the reason why, and Daytona 500. Sorry, NASCAR fans, I didn't want to forget you, but it is an endurance race. In other words, all of the cars are on the track at the same time and are going for a set time on the track. And in this case, it's 24 hours. A lot of other circuits you get, endurance races as well that are famous. Suzuka in Japan was famous, probably still is, for the 8-hour motorbike race. Nürburgring in Germany has a 24-hour race, so does Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. And that is, yes, if you've ever wondered about the name Spa, where it comes from, it originates from that town in Belgium. I'm not making that up. But the Le Mans one is famous because it has been going for so long, except for a little bit of a small local disturbance between 1939 and 1945. It's been continuous for 80 years. And I'm gonna be one short. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. No. I got 8. I have extras. Let me get up there. Doop. And doop. Okay, that's good enough. But it is famous for just the history of it, plus the fact that it's a really grueling race. It's also done, and this is perhaps interesting, on public roads, partially. It used to be, like most auto races, used to be completely on public roads. But eventually, after a while, people decided they didn't really, oh. One second. Okay, I know it was beeping now. I happen to have a race chat open because the NASCAR race at Michigan is this weekend. I didn't go, unfortunately. I wish I would have gone, in hindsight. But that's what was making the beeping noise, because they were in a rain delay and they set the chat back to live, and that's what the little beeps were. Okay, so mystery solved. But as I was saying, the race is partially run on a circuit, a purpose-built circuit now, and partially on public roads, especially the along Mulsanne Strait is a big old public road. It's a public highway, actually, and they put some in recent years they've put some chicanes in there because they used to go just full throttle down the back stretch there. It's a very, very long back stretch. It's a couple miles long. And then you get into the Mulsanne corner, and it's a very tight corner. Lots of crashes there. There were a couple crashes there this year as well, which is, I guess, pretty typical for a Le Mans race. But, yeah, the actual race itself was interesting for a bit, and it got very uninteresting after that. And I'll explain why in a second here. Okay, get my snow. And the reason why was this year we had some new, brand new company, automakers participating as manufacturers, and actually one in particular, and that was Toyota. Toyota came back to the Le Mans prototype class, which are the very fancy-looking, high-tech cars that you see. They have all the they look like racing cars mostly, but they had been away for a while because they were off doing other things, but they came back this year. And this is supposed to be, you know, their big debut kind of thing, even though the car was admittedly not finished because they were kind of getting there to fill into... Oh, I'm at cloud height. Very cool, very cool. Hello! Wee! Cow clouds! Oh, I'm distracting myself again. But they were kind of coming back this year. They had 2 cars in the field. Of course, as always, at Le Mans, Audi was there. And the thing with Audi is, people, you either are an Audi fan or you hate them because they're dominant at this race. They win almost every year. In a couple of years, they've had 1, 2, 3 finishes. This year, I'll spoil it for you. This year it happened again. They had the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. Because they had 4 cars. And both, I think the first 2 Audis were the hybrids this year. They brought those, and they had 2 regular running older R18s. But I believe the hybrids were the ones that finished 1, 2. In any case, Toyota as well have their hybrid, which they brought with them. It's really weird because these hybrid cars, the Toyota ones especially, they have an engine in them, but they run on electric power in the pit, and you can't really hear them. You see them pull away, and there's no sound until they get to the end of the pits, and then the engine kicks in, which I guess is kind of cool on one respect, you know, but on the other, you're so used to hearing those cars just scream off after a pit stop that it's kind of jarring. But yeah, one of the Toyotas crashed out, got in a crash with a Ferrari going into Mulsanne, I believe, and yeah, it was a very, very hard crash. Anthony Davidson, who some of you may know from Formula 1 commentary, was behind the wheel at the time. He's got a broken back. He's going to be recovering for 3 months. He's alright. He's not paralyzed or anything. He's just hurt. Very rough crash. You can probably find it on YouTube, I'm sure. It's the first time in a while I remember seeing a car flip. But anyways, yeah, one of the Audis ran into trouble. The other Toyota had some electrical issues that knocked it out of the race. But it's pretty boring once the Audis got in control of everything, you know. Once they took control, yeah, it's pretty much game over. Yeah, this is up here. Hello! And nothing spawning down there for once. That's great. But yeah, the other cool thing was this was the debut of the Delta Wing, which, if you haven't seen it, it's a very interesting, very weird looking car when you think of race cars. It was actually one of the 3 finalist designs for the new IndyCar car, which is the DW12. It was one of the 3 that was drawn up. It was drawn up by Dan Gurney and All American Racing, and it didn't get the IndyCar thing, so they decided to take it to Le Mans with a powertrain by Nissan, and it did quite well until one of the Toyotas on a restart smacked into it, smacked it into the wall, and Charlie smacked it into the wall and knocked it out of the race. So unfortunately, Toyota, the other Toyota, did that, and bit of a bummer on that respect, because it would have been really nice to see that car finish the race as well. Anyway, I believe in the GT class, I think it was a Ferrari that won. The 51, I think, is a Ferrari. I can't remember numbers quite right now. But the 2 Corvettes, the Corvettes usually do really well at Le Mans, but the 2 Corvettes ran into some trouble, and one of them, I think both of them, got knocked out of the race, or one of them did, and the other one was so far behind it really didn't matter. But yeah, it was kind of exciting at first because the racing was really good, and then attrition came in, and it got and unfortunately got a little boring. But you know, that is the way racing goes sometimes. It's quite unpredictable. You can't really say what's going to happen, and overall I would say it's an alright, 24 hours. Not one of the most memorable ones, but definitely not one of the worst either. I didn't stay up and watch the whole thing like some people. What am I doing? I need to go up. But yeah, got the set around, watched part of that. And tonight we have some more stuff on the tubes. I do watch wrestling sometimes with my friends, and there's a WWE pay-per-view tonight. I will be going out to watch and possibly get some drinks and stuff and such and things like that. But also tonight is the next game in the NBA Finals, Game 3 in Miami, between the the Oklahoma City Thunder and Miami Heat series is tied at 1, but really it's been a close series where Oklahoma City has started slow and come on strong late, and Miami has done the exact opposite. They've started very quick, and toward the end of the game they get sloppy, which is pretty typical of how they play. They don't tend to do well in the fourth quarter, especially Mr. LeBron James does not do very well in the fourth quarter of basketball games, especially important ones. But I digress. I mean, it's going to be probably a 7-game series. I would expect to see. I don't know who's going to win. I think it comes down to who does better in the fourth quarter and who does better in the first quarter. If Miami takes care of their fourth quarter woes, they will win easily. If Oklahoma City comes out stronger and Miami stays the same, then it will be Oklahoma City winning in 7. And that's my prediction. You can write that down and yell at me when I'm wrong. But yeah, we've actually got the lip started here. I think I'm going to punch some holes in the wall here for windows. I don't quite know where yet. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's punch some holes in the wall. So let's do right here, right here, right here. Ooh, I like that. I like that. You see the moon. And I have to go grab those bricks before they despawn. So let's do the same on the other side here for the sunrise. 4, 5. Oh, one too many. Oh, actually, maybe no. Maybe we'll do 4. That will be nice. And then we can do the same on the north and south faces as well. But yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be tonight as well. Obviously, I mentioned it earlier. NASCAR's at Michigan, which is pretty much my home track, so to speak. Actually, I don't know if I had to say what would be my hometown track, because I don't have actually a track nearby. It would have to be either Michigan or Mid-Ohio. They're about equidistant from my place of residence, so one of those two will suffice as the answer. And let me go down and let me go grab my stuff up. I fell. Yeah, it looks like there's stuff spawning up there. I thought I put torches up there. Maybe I didn't. Let me go grab bricks. Yeah. How's that look? Alright, let's go on out and we'll take a look and see how that looks. 1 second here. Alright, I don't think that looks too bad. I think it'll look better when we have the actual tower rising up a little bit more. But that'll do for now. I wanted to get some holes punched in there anyways. So, why don't we go get the obsidian, and tonight we will light the portal. Except I need some obsidian and the flint and steel. Why don't I have these things when I actually need them? Made a quick stop to the end. Got some power leveling done. Magical flint and steel. Let's get to 50. Oh, I can't do that. Magic coal. 50, 50, 50, 50. And this is gold. Diamond pickaxe, by the way. First one I've actually made on this server. I've been using iron ones up until now. But for this special occasion, 50, come on. Waiting. 4. Oh. This is gonna take a while. I'll be right back. Just wanted to record this. Something I said in the actual Minecraft thread about went to sleep in the nether and I said it kept them nice and toasty. But of course, everyone knows sleeping in the nether blows you up. So, just in case. Okay, we got a 50 here. Let's see what we get. Breaking 3, efficiency 4. Fine with me. Let's go get some obsidian. Hello, Wonder people. Okay, got it all set up here, just outside the fortress wall. The only thing I'm worried about is there may be other portals nearby, especially Dome City is right over there, and I'm worried it may be too close, so you know what? Let's give it a shot. Alright, there we go. Let's see where this takes us. Here we go. Oh, man, someone else's portal. It's probably the Dome City one, right? Spawn one. What the heck? Okay, that didn't work right. I guess we'll have to try this another way. Yeah, it didn't turn out right. Okay, so let's get this all figured out. Okay, it took a little bit of reverse engineering, but here's my house, here's my portal, in we go, and out the other side. Yay, we're here. Alright, so we actually have another portal that works now. I'm gonna need to decorate this thing, get it all dollied up, because I am, let me just show you right now. I am way up here. I am like, oh crap. Look where I am. Look at that. You see how high up I am? Actually, let me see if I can't. I'm gonna try and see if I can get this to orientate a slightly different way. Or if it'll pick up the portal if I break it on this side. So, one sec. Okay, yep, I just broke the portal, and I break it, and I come through here, and it comes out here in the new portal I've constructed, so that works now. Awesome. That will be it for today's episode. We have another portal now. We'll clean up this mess, and we will get to working on the nether side of things, as well as for the area around the portal here. I want to turn this into something awesome. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Good luck, good mining, and have fun. Bye bye!